Alright, let's dive into this because, honestly, this match between Chelsea and Tottenham in Sydney was way more than just a pre-season friendly. I mean, think about it, 80,000 fans, a last-minute winner, and a red card. It felt like a Premier League showdown, not a warm-up game. What makes this really interesting is how both teams approached it with such intensity, like they were fighting for 3 points in May, not just getting their legs ready for the season. Personally, I think this kind of competitive spirit in friendlies is a double-edged sword. On one hand, it's great for fans and shows the players are taking it seriously. On the other, you've got to wonder if the risk of injuries or fatigue is worth it. But hey, that's football, right? Now, let's talk about Richarlison's stoppage time winner. In my opinion, moments like these are why we watch the sport. It's not just about the goal itself, it's the story behind it. Richarlison's been under the microscope lately, with fans and pundits debating his role at Spurs. This goal feels like a statement, like he's saying, I'm here, and I'm not going anywhere. What many people don't realize is that these pre-season performances can set the tone for an entire season. If Richarlison carries this momentum into the Premier League, it could be a game-changer for Tottenham. But let's take a step back and look at the bigger picture. Tottenham playing with 10 men for most of the second half and still pulling out a win. That's a massive psychological boost for the team. It shows character, resilience, and a never-give-up attitude. From my perspective, this is exactly what Ange Postecoglou needs as he builds his squad. It's not just about tactics or signings, it's about instilling a winning mentality. And this match? It's a perfect example of that. One thing that immediately stands out is the role of the goalkeepers. Chelsea's Teddy Sharmanlow and Tottenham's Antonin Kinsky were both outstanding. Sharmanlow's save on Mathys Tel in the first half was world-class, and Kinsky's double save in the second half kept Spurs in the game. What this really suggests is that both clubs have some serious talent between the sticks. If you take a step back and think about it, goalkeeper performances often go underappreciated, but they can be the difference between winning and losing. Now, the red card for Kevin Danso, that's a detail I find fascinating. It completely shifted the momentum of the game. Chelsea had the numerical advantage, and for a while, it looked like they'd capitalize. But Tottenham's defense held firm, and Kinsky's heroics kept them in it. This raises a deeper question. How will Danso's dismissal affect Tottenham's defensive strategy moving forward? Red cards in friendlies are rare, but they can still have long-term consequences. Finally, let's talk about the fans. 80,000 people in Sydney for a pre-season game. That's insane. It shows the global appeal of the Premier League and how these clubs are more than just local teams, they are global brands. Personally, I think this kind of international outreach is both a blessing and a curse. It grows the fan base, but it also raises expectations. Players and managers are under the microscope everywhere they go. So, what's the takeaway here? For me, this match was a microcosm of what makes football so compelling. Drama, resilience, individual brilliance, and tactical battles, all wrapped up in 90 minutes. It's not just about the result, it's about the stories and the moments that stay with you. And as we head into the new season, I can't help but wonder, which of these moments will define Tottenham and Chelsea's campaigns? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, this game was a hell of a way to kick things off.